have Gary's money and I'll take my Zach.
Go Zach.
What I do?
There's only 2 episodes left until the mid-season finale.
How much did he want?
$200,000.
And Wednesday.
Don't you just want to be sure?
Aaron.
Have they learned from their mistakes?
You haven't. We are definitely not even.
Or will their past
He's a good guy.
Did you forget what he did to us?
come back to haunt them?
What are you? I'm out now.
Tyler Perry's Sistas. All new Wednesday at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Hey Sisters fans, and welcome back to my channel, and we are going to do a trailer breakdown for season 4 episode 9, Counterpunch. Alright, before we dive into it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified each time I post a video. Alright, let's dive into it. Okay, so let's dive into it now. It seems as if so much is going to happen in this episode and the next episode. We know that at the end of season 4 episode 8, Zach got arrested, and by the end of episode promo, we see where Zach, Jake, and what seems to be a lawyer is in at the police station talking, and the lawyer is saying that he has to tell him everything. So that's where it starts off. That's where it's going to pick up from. Then we get to see Andy and Fatima. You know Andy and Fatima is going to talk about that penthouse because their relationship is amazing. They talk about everything. They're honest with each other most of the time. So Andy is going to tell Fatima all about this penthouse. And Andy is saying, Fatima actually is saying, you take Gary's money and I'll take my Zach. And Andy's like, go Zach. So Fatima is bragging about Zach. Maybe she's gonna tell her about the surprise that he did for her with the pictures when she's sleeping. That could be it. I mean, Zach has been on a roll with Fatima. They're having opening dialogue. They talk about everything. So their relationship is going pretty good so far. So I think Fatima is going to talk about that. While we are still on Fatima, we see there's a scene where Fatima and Hayden is talking. Fatima is running up behind him, what seems to be their garage at work, and their conversation is basically Fatima is saying, we're even, okay, we're even, and Hayden is saying, we're nowhere near even. So Hayden is not going to give up. Hayden is going to come back with all his bullcrap. He is not going to stop the investigation. He's not going to give up. He is going to continue until he gets Zach down. Now, there is a picture circulating on Twitter where Fatima is talking to a gentleman. I think that gentleman is supposed to be the contractor that Zach hired to help him finish up his new home. And he's going to be the one to tell Fatima that Zach was arrested. Now, I want to see what Fatima is going to do when she finds out that Zach was arrested. I know she's probably gonna be thinking that it's Hayden again. Still don't know why he was arrested, so I'm excited to see what Fatima is going to do, because Fatima has had it up to there with Hayden and all his stuff. I'm sure Fatima is going to get our boy Zach. I think Jake is probably gonna already help him out, but Fatima is definitely gonna go to the police station to find out what is going on, what happened, how is he gonna get free, and all that stuff, why he was arrested. Fatima is definitely gonna find that out. So we're here to see. The synopsis does say that Zach would have to put his faith in Jake to help him out of it. So it could be the insider trading, and Jake is gonna be the one to help him out with the lawyer that he got for him. Moving on over to the bank, we see Bio is at the bank, and he's saying that he wants to apologize and ask Sabrina on a proper date. I think she's gonna accept the date. I think she's gonna accept the date because that's who Sabrina is. She has no idea what she wants, and she's just gonna do whatever. But after we see her and Maurice talking, and she's telling Maurice that he wanted $200,000. I'm assuming that Sabrina is telling Maurice how much money Bio was trying to withdraw from the bank. Ooh, Sabrina being messy. Sabrina cannot hold any information. And speaking of Maurice, Q is out. We saw that in the last episode that Q is out. and Q is looking for a place to stay. He gave them Maurice's address, and we see in another part where Q is already sitting at Maurice's house waiting on him, and Calvin shows up and asks him, "What are you doing here?" So Q really had another key, huh? Or he knew where the spare key was, but he's there waiting for Maurice. And Sabrina is telling Maurice that he should really leave Q alone because corporate knows about it. But Maurice is defending that he's a good guy, not remembering all the stuff that he did, or even though he know all the stuff that he did, he knows that deep down he's a good guy, and it seems like he's really trying. So Maurice is wanting to give him another chance because I mean everybody deserves a break. People do dumb stuff, especially when they're on the drugs, they do stupid stuff. So I think Maurice could really turn out to help Q because Maurice is forgiven and he's really just trying to do right, because if it was him, he would want somebody to do the same thing for him. That's my opinion. I think Maurice is going to give him a second chance and let him stay there at his house. Now let's talk about Danny. So Danny is at the airport and Logan shows up. I'm guessing Logan is going to confront her because she did say at the penthouse that she stood him up. They were supposed to go on a date and she didn't go. So I think Logan is going to confront her about that and maybe ask her on another date. I'm hoping. I want to see their dynamic. I want to see the other side of Danny that Logan brings out. I want to see that part. Honestly, I do want to see that. Let's now move on to Karen. Oh, Karen. Karen and Aaron. That's the scene that we're going to next. Honestly, I am just ready for Karen to go to the doctor so we can know how far along she is, who's the baby daddy, and we can get off this. So Aaron said he created a timeline for her and he wants her to check it, but she's not checking it. She thinks she's waiting to go to the doctor. Aaron seemed a bit stressed out. He was sitting in the car looking like he's sad, like he's sure that this baby could possibly be mine, and Karen is just not here for it. It's Zach's baby and that's what she's sticking to. Erica Vane TV did do a YouTube video saying that what if she's having twins and one of the baby is Zach's and one of the babies is Aaron. I don't even want to think about that, but that's a good possibility because I mean they did do it pretty close, so the timeline is tight, but I'm just over it. I'm ready for Karen to go to the doctor so we can actually figure out whose baby it is, or even how far along she is, so we know what we're working with. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tell me if you enjoyed my trailer breakdown. Tell me if you agree with my predictions for next week's episode, Counterpunch. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. See you guys next time.